These right here are delicious vegan no crab cakes. And of course I made them healthy vegan style, using no oil, no wheat, and no refined sugar. I'm even throwing in the recipe to my delicious HV cocktail sauce and tartar sauce. So stay tuned, because today I'm going to show you how to make your own. All right, so this is a recipe that I'm really excited about doing because I've had several people write me and ask if I could do a vegan no crab cake. And I've been trying a couple of different recipes. I really like this one. It works really well. Let's talk about what we're going to use to make these delicious vegan no crab cakes. We're going to use some hearts of palms. Now, for a recipe like this, you could try using jackfruit or maybe even some chopped mushrooms, but the texture won't be quite as good as it would using the hearts of palm. They give the right texture and consistency. That's why I prefer to use these. So we're going to use hearts of palm. We're going to use some chickpeas. We're going to use some coconut aminos. We're going to use some garlic granules. We're going to use some dulse flakes. We're going to use parsley, mustard, lemon juice, some green onions, some healthy vegan mayo, and then some healthy vegan almond crumbs here. And now this is a seasoning that I'm going to use to replace Old Bay. Now, if you're a fan of Old Bay, you could use Old Bay instead of these spices, but I don't eat Old Bay because I haven't found one that's really I'm comfortable with. So I just use these spices as a replacement. It doesn't taste just like Old Bay, but it has a really good flavor also. So this is what I'm going to use. Now, keep in mind, I have a nut-free version of the crumbs that I make with chickpeas. So if you want to use those chickpea crumbs to keep it nut-free, you can. And then the mayo as well. I have some nut-free mayos, so you could use that. Now, all of this will be in the descriptions below, so you can check there to see the links for these recipes. All right, let's start putting our vegan no crab cakes together.
So the first step is getting the hearts of palm and the chickpeas into the food processor and pulsing them until they're broken down about like you see here.
Okay, so now I've got my chickpeas and my hearts of palm coarsely chopped. Now let's start putting the rest of our ingredients in the bowl and get them mixed up and get everything combined here.
Now, besides the fact that these no crab cakes are so good, they're really easy to put together once you have your HV Mayo and your HV breadcrumbs made. Now, I start by combining the mayo, coconut aminos, lemon juice, and seasonings. I get those mixed really well, and then I add the coarsely chopped hearts of palm, the chickpeas, the green onions, and the HV breadcrumbs, and get that all combined. If you're enjoying this video, please like and subscribe below.
All right, so now we've got our mixture mixed up, but before we form them into cakes, I'm going to take it and chill it for just a little while. And by chilling it gets colder and a little firmer, makes it easier to form your cakes and they hold together a little better. So into the fridge we go, and then we'll finish it up. All right, so now we've got our mixture chilled, which is going to make it a lot easier to form them into cakes. And then what I'm going to do after I form them into cakes is I'm going to dip them in my almond crumbs, get them coated on both sides, and then we're going to get them in our pan and get them cooked. And then it's time for a taste. Let's do it.
So the shape and the size that you make these no crab cakes is entirely up to you. Now I'm making mine on the bigger side. Now once I get them formed, I'm going to lightly coat both sides with some HV breadcrumbs. Now I'm not using any oil in these no crab cakes, so I'm using my well-seasoned cast iron pan to cook these on each side.
All right, so first let's talk about what we're going to use to make the tartar sauce. Now the ingredients are here, and this is some of my healthy vegan mayo. Some of you may have made this. If you want to know how to make the healthy vegan mayo, you can tap here and that'll take you to the recipe to show you how to make it. Now this was made with cashews, but I also have a nut-free version for my nut-free followers out there if you prefer that. So we're going to use some healthy vegan mayo, some lemon juice, some coconut aminos, some mustard, some dill, some pickles, and some capers. And these are the ingredients that we're going to use. Now
to make this tartar sauce, I'm going to start by chopping my pickles and capers small. Then I'm going to add my HV mayo, lemon juice, coconut aminos, and mustard and get that mixed really well. Then I'll add my chopped pickles and capers and get it mixed in also.
All right, so now we've got our tartar sauce made. Let's move on now to making some delicious cocktail sauce. All right, so now everybody loves a good cocktail sauce, and I do too. Let me tell you what I use to make my cocktail sauce. I'm going to use some tomato paste. I'm going to use some horseradish. I'm going to use some date paste. a little bit of hot sauce, some coconut aminos, some lemon juice, and some apple cider vinegar. Now, a lot of recipes that you see for cocktail sauce will tell you to start with ketchup, but I didn't want to start with ketchup. And I've done this before, but that's why I'm using the vinegar and a tomato paste. It kind of creates the ketchup and the sweetener. All comes together into a delicious cocktail sauce. Let's put it together.
Now, to make this delicious cocktail sauce, it's as simple as adding some apple cider vinegar, lemon juice, coconut aminos, date paste, hot sauce, and some horseradish to my tomato paste, and then mixing it really well.
All right, look at these beautiful vegan no crab cakes. They look absolutely delicious, and I can't wait to try them for you, of course. Now, I'm going to start by trying my delicious HV tartar sauce with one of these. Wow, that's really good, guys. And now for my cocktail sauce. Do me a favor. If you decide to make these, make sure to make the cocktail sauce. It's really good. If you love tartar sauce, it's good too. But this cocktail sauce, next level, guys. Next level. You got to make it. Absolutely delicious. So if you're new to my channel and you're wondering how to find a recipe, look below the video for the word more. Tap on the word more and you'll see the beginning of the recipe. Tap on the word more a second time and you'll see the full recipe, and then you can begin to make your own. Thanks for watching.